Good evening, everybody. So we're going to do a double header today. This morning was a little Wacht am Rhein, and now I'm going to be doing some Stalingrad. So we're going to be carrying on with the Russian turn 5. I really hope that I roll a 1 at the end of this turn to make sure it ends. It is dragon, I won't lie. We're not doing too bad up in the north. We have most of Hall, I think this is 4. Yeah, Hall Assembly 4. I've got most of this one as well. Hall 5. I just got a couple of hangers on, including one unit I popped in again, and I'm probably going to occupy that gun. I got a Duggan T60 as well as one outside. And then I've got this massive fortification just outside Hall 4 that I'm probably going to not deal with this day. I'm going to have to wait till the next campaign day. On the northwest side, we're still being hung up by this one unit. It's going to pick up a 50 cal, which is really going to hurt those guys. I just can't seem to break these guys with enough firepower. I was keeping them smoked off, but that's now over. And meanwhile, in the south, we have, hey, wardrobe, nice. Clip encounters, Russians, eh? Hopefully I keep it interesting for you. In the south, we are kind of bottled up here in, I guess, the northwest area of the south. There's a couple strong points opened up. Now they're starting to push back. I've already lost 2 tanks and a third one here because I completely forgot there was a 45 long sitting here and just took a nice side shot. Killed my tank. So I'm losing a lot of armor up in the north part of the south. And in here we have a melee that I was hoping to resolve, but they're holding on. I do got a hero, so maybe that'll be a little bit. And then I got a whole shitload of Russians upstairs, which I'm going to have to deal with as well. But by and large, I think I'm in a holding position right now. Um, as I said, I want to end on turn 5. I don't want to push too much further. I think I have nice clean lines for my perimeter, which is kind of important to do near the end, so you don't have to worry about pockets and all that. If at all possible. I'm allowed to slow down like this because the AI is not going to do anything unless I tell it to, really. So I do have that kind of freedom that's probably not available to most campaign players. But yeah, all right, so that's what's going down. And let's continue on with the Russian wind change die roll. We have a 3. Now, their REs are 567 and 567. So luckily for us, they don't have a random event. Really would not need that right now. That's a way for a spanner in the works, as I say. We don't want to deal with that if at all possible. So let's look at broken units. Now, the Russians get 8 self-rallies, 4 in the top and 4 in the south. Factory units will probably be key. This guy here is disrupted. No, he's not disrupted. He would not be disrupted. So this guy's definitely going to be 1, although they would be DM'd because of the adjacent 548. Yeah, looks like you're up to bat, buddy. All right, so you come back with these. That's 1. Here we'll do 2. 3, the guy beside him, he's back. And we'll do this guy up here on the ground level. He is not back. All right, so that's the self rallies up north. We'll do the rallies and then we'll go to the southern part. All right, so this will come off. Those guys will have to stay. I can rally the crew. Not good enough. DM stays on. This DM will come off. Here we got a 9-2. So this is not a factory, which means these guys are only a 7-8 down 4. And you'll keep your DM. And then this guy here is a commissar. So I can get rid of this. That'll be an 8-9 with the building. And he is back as well. Commissars are really nasty. I'm glad when they go away near the end. We'll deal with the Germans afterwards. Here we need a 4, a 4, and a 3. 4, 4, 3. All right, you keep your DMs. And we have another leader here, 8-1. So this guy's going to need an 8. And then we'll have a 6. Yeah. All right, well, they're all back. Let's pick up that heavy. Would be nice to roll a 6 a couple times, but they got a 50 cal. It's gonna hurt. And we'll do the Germans, like I said, later. Down here, we lost our leader, so we'll lose the DM. I think I should send my commissar around to rally units. I need 4 self-rallies down here, so this is going to be 1. Nope. Two. Nope. Am I really going to have to rally a 4? 3. Okay, well, he's a half squad. And a 4 at the end. All right, so that's it for the self-rallies. Now we can do the normals. That'll come off. We got a squad or crew here, so that guy needs a 4. Close, but not. Crew, so we have a leader direct, which means that's a 9, down 4 is a 5. And then a 4. And then a Snake Eyes. All right, so you guys keep your DM because of the Germans next door. And now we'll do the Germans. So no self-rallies, unfortunately. Do I have any leaders handy? This guy was unable to make it across because I had to bounce down here, reveal this, and then bounce up here. So unfortunately, I was kind of stuck trying to avoid this guy. Now, no quarter is in effect, which means I usually run, but I do have a couple of prisoners still. All right, that guy there needs an 8. Welcome back. And a 9. Oof. And for the same reason, that guy had to low crawl as well. All right, this guy he's effectively an 8-0, which means this is an 8. Finally comes back, one of my engineers. With the flamethrower, I really need that to deal with these strong points. The DM will come off. You guys will have to stay for now. I lost my leader. No, there he is. We have a 7-0, so this guy first is DM, so he won't be able to do it. So this guy needs a 4, a 4, and a 5. All right, this guy needs a 9. Come on, man, I need him back. I cannot afford to leave that front line open like that. I guess I'm stuck, though. I think that's it for this side up here. Yep. All right, let's go to the north. And we'll do Russian or German rallies here. So this guy is an 8. Self-rally. And a 4. So these guys are going to come bouncing back and forth. I've been jumping onto the mortar, but every time I get there, this squad here broke me down. So I finally threw a 4-6-7 on his ass. Hey, Joey. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the shit show. You guys cannot rally. I should have moved my leader in there. Same with you. Let's pick up the heavy. Now, obviously, I'm going to be overloaded, but I'm just going to fire next door with 20 firepower, so that's going to do a good hurt on them, I think. Over here, we got a wounded leader, so he's a 6-1, so I need a Snake Eyes. So you guys are going to have to wait. Here, this guy needs a 3. Pick up the... No, that's broken. Let's get rid of this now. I don't think we need to worry about it. And we'll pick up that medium because we are going to need that to fire next door unless I roll that. So I guess not. All right, moving over. Let's fix the gun. And then a self-rally, which I can't do. All right, that's it for the rallies. And now we're going to get into the turn proper. So start off with the prep fire. Let's see if they get artillery. We have a 24, which says negative. No artillery for them. All right, let's start rolling. I'd like to be... I'm really curious as to how many dice I've rolled for this campaign so far. It's got to be to the tune of 2,000 or 3,000 dice rolls, I would think. This guy here, what are they doing? Panic if you're first, second, or partisan, which you're not. So that is a move command. Except you're in a fanatic strong point, which means you're not going to be leaving it. So you're going to fire instead. And we're going to... Although you do have a DC. So let's move. We use DC. And the 426 up top. Barring panic, you're going to fire next door, so it's going to be 8 up 2. That is a pinning task check. And we have a Russian sniper right off the bat. Not a good sign. What about the first floor? They are a 5, which is a fire command. 10, so it's going to be on the 20 table with a +2. Nice, I'd like to see it. No support weapons, so they're done. By default, Solitaire makes you fire at the adjacent unit. And they are the kind of a threat anyways, right now. You here. That is a move command because you're first line. So what are you going to do? I think you're going to take back territory. You're going to assault this guy here sitting in the building. All right, you're going to move. You here. That is a fire command, so let's fire a 4 up 2. No effect. Broken here. Broken there. Everything is broken. You guys up on the roof. That's a fire command, but I think I'm going to make you move instead. Where's the stairwell? Stairwell is rubbled. Well, that's awkward. I would have to come all the way back here or move over to here to get off the roof. But I think I'm going to do it anyways. And then the ground floor, we're going to fire... what is that? 5, 10, 12, 24 firepower up 4 into this location. 24... Oh, wait, this guy should be activated too. No, that's going to be activation. And what do we get? That up 2 is should be a squad fortification and support weapons. So the squad is going to be a 527. We're already fortified, so we don't have to worry about that. And that would be a no anyways. And then a support weapon is a 6, which should be a LMG. So a 527 with an LMG. Oh, it's not fortified, so we're going to add that. Not actually, it would be Fanatic because it is a factory. So I'm just going to use Fanatic for that. As a matter of fact, this is no longer Fnatic. Let's clone that and we'll put that down there. All right, 527 with LMG. That's what we need. All right, so we went from 24 up to probably going to be on the 36 column. 5, 10, 14, 18. Not going to fire the ATR, so it's going to be a 36 up 4. That's really going to hurt. 8 on the 36. We have a 4-check, and we have a sniper. All right, 4-check for the 548. That's just broken, which is, I think, on balance, probably the best I could hope for. And we had no rate. No, we did have rate on the lights, so I could fire an 8 up 4 again, which I'm going to do. Sniper first. No sniper, and then an 8 up 4. That's going to be a miss. All right, so those guys are done. You should have activated. 6 is always a negative. You're up here on the first level. You're not adjacent, so, and same with the cellar, you're not adjacent to that. So you're not going to be activated yet. Let's see what they do. Wait, wrong one. That's a panic for first line. Nice. That is kind of clutch. I don't want anything else killing my little pesky squads. Let's do the first level. Not a conscript, so that is a move command. Now, what are you going to do? You have 3 squads downstairs, and you really can't move. So you're going to fire instead. Let's do a 4 up 3 into here. Okay, we have a 5 on the 2 because of cowering. 5 on the 2 is an NMC. And they are not up to the task. Now, they have 4 ELRs, so they're fine. They're just broken. And on the ground floor, we have that. And that's an entrench command, but they're obviously not going to do that. 5, 15, 17. So it's going to be on the 30 column. Not going to use the LMG. We'll fire a 30. Although we could do 2 things here. One is we could fire the LMG and the 2 squads with spray fire. That will put us on the 12 table plus 3 for both locations. The 458 would just not fire. A 12 up 3, that sounds pretty good. I think I'm going to do that. I could also just use this guy to move. So if I spray fire, it would be on the 8 up 3. And this guy could move. How am I going to do this? No, we'll fire the 6 to 8 and the 5 to 7 are going to fire on the half squad. So that's going to be on the 20 up 3. 12 on the 20 is probably a pinning. Yeah. He's fine. And then we're going to do 6 doubled is 12 on this guy here, 12 up 3. 9 on the 12 is an NMC. And we have a half squad. I'm mixing them up. These are the totals, by the way. Getting a little bit ridiculous. 180 Russians I've killed to 87 Germans. Damn, that's crazy. All right. So you guys have all prepped. Now you, barring panic, you're going to fire here. So it's going to be a 12 up 3. No effect. The squad here, if I use you, I could encircle these guys, but it's only going to be a 4 firepower with the coax is 6 plus 2, 6 up 2. I don't know what kind of effect that's going to be. Really, I should be firing at this guy, but I'm going to override that, and we're going to fire 6 up 2 into this location. All right, that hurts. 5 on the 6 is a 1 check. Now, because I'm encircled, I have a lower morale. Not great. I don't have that, so... Oh, wait, do I want to pick that up? I could fire at half rate. No, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to do that. All right, so we said a 1 check. So you have an 8 morale, so you need a 7. You're fine. Now we can dispense with the encircle, so I need a 5 for 8 for the medium. And the medium sniper. No sniper yet. All right. That is great. So you're fired. Now you are panicked. Oh, that's so sweet. Nice. What about you? That is gonna be a move. We'll give him a move command. Fella up on the roof has a fire command. Who are you gonna fire at? I think you're gonna drop one on these guys here. Keep them DM'd. It makes sense. Wait, can you even see it? No. You're gonna fire at the 9-1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hexes away. It'd be base 7 to hit. That is a miss. Rate of fire now an 8 to hit, and it broke it. Nice. I don't know what to do with this crew except to take territory back. If I run forward, actually, I can take possession of the infantry gun. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move him forward. He'll grab his gun back and maybe use it to some effect. You are firing. So you're going to do a 4 up 3 into there. No effect. You guys are all broken. We got a melee going on. I got to deal with that. All right, this is really going to hurt. Again, what do? I could spray fire 14 firepower, and then I could fire the 4 somewhere else, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to do 14, so it'll be 12 flat, or sorry, 12 up 1 in both locations. 6 on the 12 is probably a 2. Yeah, 2 check. All right, 2 check for the 247. Good, and the 467 is also good. Sweet, they lived. And I rolled a 4, so no rate of fire. Now, the 458 is going to fire 4 firepower. 4 up 2 into there. That is a 6 on the 4 is an NMC, so the 9-1. And the 467, 7 broken. And fine because of the 9-1. So you're broken. You guys are prepped. 527 is going to fire next door. It's going to be 10 up 1. So, oh, I missed a sniper there too. So 5 on the 8 is a 1 check, 2 check. 2 check for the 467. Too much to hope for. That would be a 5 up 4 is a 9, so you're going to be ELR'd. And broken. And then I get 2 snipers. 1, 2. All right, so we have a 2. It is the south sniper that's going to go 6 for 5. This guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I'm going to be pinning this unit in combat, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that'll work. Half firepower coming back. Maybe I'll live a little bit longer. You guys never rallied. You guys. That's a fire command, but we're going to move instead, occupy some positions, and now we can go south. All right, so let's start with you. That is a fire command, so it's going to be on the 6 up 2. No effect. You guys there with your heavy weapon are going to fire. You have no target, and you can't leave it because it's a fortified position. So you guys are done. You, not a panic. That's a fire command, but again, you don't really have a target. So I'm going to move you instead. Now, we do have a flame here that I do have to worry about. I don't want that turning into a blaze, so these guys are definitely going to have to move. So let's do... what do they do? Oh, they panic. The first line panics, the elite unit does not. This is going to be awkward. So let's do a 6 firepower attack. Or do I just move? Maybe I assault under the burning tank, and then I can jump on this guy. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're going to move that 6 to 8. And over here, that's a fire command. You're on the first level. You don't have a shot. Yeah, you don't have a shot, so you guys are not doing anything. You, again, not doing anything. What about the dudes in the building? Barring panic, they're going to stay. You would really nice to move unless you panic. And the 447. That is a fire command. You're going to clip the building. So I'm not going to shoot. You're kind of stuck where you are. Let's give him a move. And then the tank. That is a move command. We do have a 45 long to fire next door, so barring panic, which would be really nice. It's going to be up 2, down 2, so 8 flat to hit that. And I break it. Oh, love it. Yeah, we got this guy in melee as well. Now, yeah, all right. So you guys can't do shit because you're engaged with the infantry. The tank is not bogged down. It's in bypass, although I could have put it in the building, I guess. And the tank is fine. So the tank is going to move. Where would I move to without causing more chaos? If I stay, I can fight. If I move, I can't. I can't fire outside the hex either because I have a unit inside the hex with me. I could fire into the melee. That would be interesting. I don't think it's time for that yet, though. All right, so up here on the first level, we have a 3, which is a move command. But who are you going to move to? I could assault into here, throw some Molotovs on top of the Panzer IV. That would be something. I keep forgetting to use Molotovs as well. And that gives me a 458 to fire or move. I can't come downstairs because of the combat. What if I assault move? Let's move him. We'll just move him. Although I could fire next door. That might be a better... Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll fire instead of risking moving. 6, 12, 16 doubled is 32, so it's going to be on the 30 up 3 into this location here. 30 up 2, sorry, 30 up 2. Leader directed, so it's not going to cower. 8 on the 30 is a 3 check. All right, 8-0. Broken. Elard. Elard. I think that's a fair trade for the Russians. You're kind of stuck where you are, which means you're going to get blasted by this guy. That should have been up there. Yeah, you're going to be blasted by this guy here, so hopefully he puts a hurt on you, and this guy as well. Where's my acquisition? Oh, no, wait, where's the other? I'm missing an acquisition in here somewhere. There it is. All right, you guys are in melee down below. You guys are sitting up top, and you're going to get a couple of 75s thrown your way. Well, one anyways. Here, nothing. Nothing. Heavy up on the first floor. We have a fire command. Let's see who he fires at. So that's a 9. A 9 is going to get us a all inherent at closest a location with most known targets, least TM. So you're going to fire at the 7-0. So we're going to have a 6 up 2 shot. We have rate. A 7 on the 6 is an NMC. So the 7-0. Oh, wait. That would be a 1 check for the flamethrower. So an NMC for you. Pinned. 838 is fine. Flamethrower is 1 check. You're broken. We'll fire again. That is 9 on the 6, which is a miss, so you're done. And you are panicked. Nice. Clutch moments, boys. Unfortunately, you're not. You're going to have to fire on this guy over here. So it's going to be an 8 up 3. No effect. No shot. You. Probably going to move. Yeah, we're going to send you on a move. You got to take back some territory. All right, here, the 8-0 stack. Panic would be nice. No panic. So you're going to fire next door. That's going to be 16 up 4. 10 on the 16 is probably a pinning or an NMC. NMC. NMC for the 548. Ah. Oh well. And you, my friend. That's a fire command as well. So we're going to do an 8 up 4. No effect. That's a fire command, but I'm going to move you instead. Although I could fire a 4 up 2. Yeah, let's do a 4 up 2. No effect. You. 4 up 2. 458 is going to be moving. 8-0. Let's move him as well. That's normally a fire command, but he has no target. This guy here. Move. 7-0 stack. Move. And you dudes here, 628 is not panicked because he's elite. So you could fire if you had a target, which you don't. Well, you could fire him. So you're going to move. And the gun crew is a fire command. We're going to fire at the 467. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit anyways. All right, so we have a 45 double long. We're going to fire into the building here, so it's going to be +2, so a 6 or less to hit. That is not a critical, but it's a hit and rate. Hey, Axie. On the 4 table, I think we are, yeah, 4 table. We have a miss. All right, next shot. That is going to be a miss, and it is the last shot. And then lastly, our little dude here is panicked. Very nice to see. All right, do we get a local counterattack in the movement phase? 45, I believe, is a no. Oh, we do. We do get a local counterattack. Okay, so this is one of the rules I'm throwing in, giving him a little bit more kick. Let's do randomly for the north or south. 1 to 3 is north, so it's going to be in the north. We're going to get a local counterattack. So the suspect closest to friendly unit is checked for activation, determined randomly. Closest. So these guys are 2 away. You're up on a roof. You're the closest. So we're going to check you first for activation. That is active. All right. All suspects within 2 are checked for activation as well. All right, so let's do you first. What are you? This is on the attack. So an attack has a -1 is a 7. 7 is no effect. Well, that's inconvenient. So that is a dummy. Every suspect within 2. So in the cellar, that is not activation because it's not a factory. If it would have been, it would have been an activation. Everything within 2. So you guys up on the roof? No. You? Yes. All right, so the guy on the ground floor, this -1 is a 7. 7 is no effect. This is quite the counterattack they're doing. What about you? Yep. -1's a 6, which should be a squad. Squad's going to be a 628 of the 628 variety. Normal 628. You. Oh, and you're going to be advance. You are active. This -1 is a 5. We have squad leader, fortification, and support weapon. Squad leader, fortification, and support weapon. All right, so we have a 628 normal. We have a 10 for a leader with a -1. Will get us a nothing. 4 for fortification is going to be an entrenchment, so we're not going to have anything. Basically, it means smoke for if you're on the advance. And we have an ATR. It's not a 50 cal, so we have an ATR with a 628. All right, so then we have these 3 here. So this guy here, the guy beside him, and the guy beside him. So you 2, unfortunately, are dummies. And you are active as a 4. 2 squads, leader, fortification, support weapon. So we have squad, leader. They don't have, well, maybe smoke and support weapon. 9 is a 447. Nope, 527. 6 gets us a 8-0 possible commissar. Nope. So we have an 8-0, 527, and a 628 assault engineer. All right, so we have assault engineer. We have a 527. We have an 8-0. And then we need a support weapon. Wait, let me bring those back. Support weapon is a 6, which is an LMG. And smoke is non-existent because I rolled a 5. Wait, it is elite. It would be a -1. So you guys are going to drop smoke on the advance. All right, so that's the local counterattack. Those guys are going to be on the move. And let's do moves now. We have a DC. We have a Stug. I'd love to get my hands on that. You guys have fired. How would I deal with this? I could have guessed just assault in, but that's kind of all my eggs in one basket. I got a 75 that is ranged in, and I really don't need that hit. But my only choice is to go into the building. All right, so you guys here are going to move. Get rid of that. We'll jump into there. You're just going to assault, and then you'll throw your DC probably on the building, or I'll save it for the actual tank. Oh, that's right. You guys are doing GCACW there tonight. Yeah, that's what Hexy was saying. Yeah. Nice. You doing that live, or you guys pre-recorded that and streaming it? I think you're doing that live, aren't you? Hopefully I finish so I can watch that. What are you going to do? We said we were going to move you forward, so that's fine. You can just assault move into there. I'll hold my fire until later on. I haven't done that myself, Wardrobe, but there is a document online. I think it's in Game Squad. Just let me see if I can find it. That does a conversion for you. It's quite cool. I've never tried it, but it might be. Yeah, here we go. Converting ASL. Can I even drop that in? Probably not, eh? No. I'll share it on my Discord. Where do I put that in? ASL chat. I'll put it in the ASL chat of the Discord, Todd. Converting ASL to Sassel, so it's quite interesting. I am really looking forward to 3rd edition. I hope it comes out this year. I really do. Yeah, I mean, Red Factories is the pinnacle of what you want to try. Start with the scenarios, or I should say the missions. Go through a little campaign. I have a couple out there. There's other ones. Just give those a try and get into the system, and then you can maybe try something like this. I can't imagine doing this with counters. It would just be ridiculous by myself. So Vassal is great for that. You can play it whenever you want, and yeah. All right. So the guy up on the roof was gonna move. So how do we go? 1, 2, 3. This is a 1.5, so it would take 2.5. It's gonna take 3 move to go down. So I'd have to CX to go downstairs, which I will. Oh, here's another one I forgot to activate. This is the problem, right? When you are doing this, you forget so much. All right, so this is no longer a building, which means it's no longer a factory. So a 5 is still going to be a miss. So that's a dummy. Good thing I rubbled it. Moving. Yeah, you guys fired. That's fine. What are you guys in advance going to do? So they all get the same move command. That's a 9. Infantry, advanced attitude, movement. 9 gets us a double time towards nearest friendly controlled VPO. That's not going to happen. Stop entering a VPO with a known enemy in LOS. So we have you in LOS. I cannot enter that location because it is occupied. So you're going to assault move into Q9, 18. Yeah, I cannot enter those locations. I'd be overstacked. So you're going to come here for 2. You guys are going to assault move into N19. And we said this is going to pop smoke as well. So we'll get that in there. I think I'm going to fire. How do I do this? I got to kill this thing. And my mortars right now are dismantled, so I can't even do that. If I fire my machine guns, that would be on the 8 table. Plus 1. And then I could fire the squads at this guy here. That'd be on the 20 up 3. So let's do an 8 up 1. That's cool. 5 on the 8 is a 2, I think we said. 2 check for these guys. So the 8-0 pinned. 527 is broken, and the 628 is pinned. All right, so you guys are up top. You guys are pinned. And the 527 is broken. And we had rate on our machine guns. Unfortunately, they're pointed the wrong way, which means I get to fire again. So I'm going to do that now because I spent 2 move. Actually, it would have been 3 move with the smoke to go in that location. And so it's going to be another 8 up 1 shot. 8 on the 8 is an NMC, and my last one. So the 8-0 is wounded and DLR'd. Wounded. 628 is fine, and the broken 527 is fine. 2 German snipers and 1 Russian sniper, which I forgot. So the Russian sniper is 6. And then we have 2 German ones. 1, 2, nothing. All right, so we fired the machine guns, but not the squad. Squads are going to fire 20 up 3 into that location. What's our friend the tank going to do? That is a 6. If no known target exists, which I guess you would exist. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start up for 1. Let's get rid of the turret. Pivot for 2. You're going to go 3, 4, 5, bypass, 6. That way I don't have to do the bog check. Let's pivot for 7. We're going to come here for 8, and we're going to stop for 9. That's going to DM these guys. we'll bounding fire in the advancing fire phase so we can get, well, yeah, let's do advancing fire phase for that. You're gonna go rally that dude. Take that with you. You are gonna do what? Do I send you in to get that mortar? I don't think I do. You're gonna go 2, 4. You guys, you're gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna combine you in the next turn. So I'm gonna do that now before I forget. Turn you into a squad, get rid of this guy. And that's gonna happen in the rally phase of the German turn 6 if it happens. Now, you moved in. Do I want to fire or do I want to wait? I think I want to wait. This is really what's killing me, holding me up at 50 cal. Point blank is kicking my ass. If I wait, I can get them both. So let's wait. And that's it for the north. All right, so let's do the south. Let's assault move into C45. No, let's dash. We're going to dash through C44 into B44. You need a command die roll. You make it so you're in command. And you can unload with your 16 up one shot. 16 flat. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Unless I roll that. 10 on the 16, and we said was an NMC. And they are fine. All right, so that is a first fire. That could have gone a lot better. We have 8 residual in that location. You guys are fine. You guys are going to move under the tank. Hopefully this does not turn into a blaze. That is from you. So if I bring that with you, we're going to be at a -1, +1 cancel. We're going to be at a 2 hex range. Smoke will cancel. We're going to be at a +1 for the rec TEM. So 7 or less, and I'll hit that 628 with my 675. So not a critical, but it is a hit. No rate. And on the 12 table, we have a 4. That's going to put a hurt on him. 4 on the 12 is a 3 check. So he's Ealard. And broken. Oh, wait, I forgot to do command die roll. All right, I wasted his snake eyes on a command die roll. Not the first time that that's happened. That means you don't have to fire. You can wait for this guy here if you want, or just let him die in a blaze. You here. I don't think I want to dash into this. That would be an 8 up 1 shot. And I do have this guy to worry about as well. If I come through G1 into G2, yeah, G1 to G2, that's fine. You need a command die roll, which you barely make, but you do. So let's fire an 8 up 1 shot adjacent. 9 on the 8 is a pinning task check, which he passes. Now a 4 up 1. 8 on the 4 is a miss, so you finaled. And that would be 4 residual in there. Now we'll move our tank. Move command is a 5. 5 is going to get us... who's an LOS? He is. 7 hex is distant, moving towards it. So, do we have a vehicle to worry about? No, we don't. So you're going to come here for 1. 2. Start up for 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. 5. We're going to stop there, and we'll fire in the advancing fire phase. Now, I have nothing that can hurt this guy. So I'm going to have to jump on him in close combat. We said the tank's going to stay and fight. And then that means everybody here is fine. We have some movement down here. All right, let's get back some terrain. So that would be 3. Let's change that now. So you're out of move. Yeah, I got to deal with that 527, so I can't fire at this guy much as I'd like to. You, my friend, are going to be swamped with Russians coming at you. Let's go 2. We'll flip this now for 4. You're going to dash across to here. Now, again, I have no shot. Shouldn't say that. I could do this. Do I do a 8? I could fire the LMG. That would be a 2 flat, +1 for the orchard, +1 or -1 for non-assault. It would be halved. It would be on the 1 flat. Or I could fire everything. That would be 11. Halve would be 5, so I may as well not use the LMG. I could fire a 4 flat and to... No, wait. It'd be a -1 because it's a boulevard. All right, so I need command die rolls. Let's do the top guy and the LMG. Yes, all right, so they both can fire. We're going to first fire on this dashing unit, and we're going to do 4 flat shot. 9 on the 4 is useless. And we're going to have 1 residual reduced because of the... Actually, no, -1. 8 on the 4 is still a miss. You, though, have a fire command. You're going to fire 8 up 2 onto that guy there. 7 on the 8 is a 1 check. No joy. 4 up 2 would be a pinning task check. And he is pinned. All right, so I think I'm alive a little bit longer. I can't get jumped on in hand-to-hand. Now the rest of these guys. First fire for you. How am I going to do this? You guys have final fired. That means I'm going to move you. You don't have a weapon to go recover. You're a conscript anyways. So let's just assault you in there. That's going to be 2. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to join them. And the 7-0 is going to move to their rally units. This will come back to the Allied. And then bypass 1, 2, 3, 4 into here. Let's see if we can use him. All right, you're in command. You're going to be on the 4 up 1 for those two guys that moved. 7 on the 4 is a pinning, 8-0. And the 628 is fine. All right, so that's a first fire. I could do a 2 up 1, but I may as well 2 up 1. No effect. And we have 2 residual. Not that we need it because we're done with moves. All right, I think we're done. Next up, we have defending fire phase. Yep, defending fire phase. All right, so let's turn that off. Get rid of residual. And start blasting Russians out of their hole. Let's start with this guy here. Now, you cannot impact the crew because your morale's shit, so this guy needs an 8 to fire, which he does have. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, wait, that's 5. So it's going to be a base 8. Fortified brings it down to a 4. We have Acquisition, brings it up to a 5 to hit, and we have a vehicle in the way. So it's going to be a 4 to hit. That is rate of fire. Now it's going to be a 5 to hit. No joy. All right. So you fired. You guys only have... Well, you had no top target, eh? Let's fire upstairs. No, I can't see it because of the house is in the way. I don't think I have a target for you guys. That's awkward. 2 firepower is not going to do shit, so we're not going to fire. You guys could fire 6, so I need a 9-2 command die roll. He's in command, which means I can now fire 6 firepower up 4 into the ground floor. No effect. Really wasn't expecting much. I guess I'm not picking up the LMG. Let's do a command die roll from the 9-1. He has to do his own. So he's in command. We can do an 8. 8 up 4, or I can do an 8 up flat. 8 flat or 8 up 4. Let's do an 8 flat. 6 on the 8 is a 1 check. And we have an Eolard. Very cool. We have a 5, 4, 8. Let's fire adjacent. So it's going to be on the 8 up 3. No effect. No targets here. This 9-2. Command die roll. He's in command. And let's fire on this guy here. It's my only target. So we have 12 and 4, 16 firepower with a +2. 16 up 2. Rate on the heavy, 9 on the 16 should be an NMC or a 1 check. 1 check. Good enough to break. ELR is fine. Let's not fire again. I think I don't want to risk it. Now we'll have to do... That's a 2 firepower. Up double is 4, so no. We said the MG's fired at this guy, which means I can fire now 20 firepower over here up 3. So that's going to be a 12 on the 20, which I think is, yeah, pinning. 9-1 here, command die roll. And let's fire upstairs to the roof. That's going to be on the 8 table flat because of leadership. 7 on the 8 is a 1 check. And that is enough to pin. This is a factory, but you're on the roof. You're not in it, but you're in it. So I don't think you would benefit from the fanaticism. I can't remember what I've been doing for this, to be honest. At any rate, I'm out of shots, and it doesn't really matter. You guys are all broken. You guys need your own command die roll. Do I have a better leader? Yes, a 9-1. Okay, what about the 8-1? The 8-1 is barely in command. So this is going to be 11 doubled is 20 firepower plus 1. 5 on the 20, and I probably forgot a sniper in there. 5 on the 20 is a 4 check. 4 check for all these dudes. So the 8-0 is pinned. We have a broken 7. Gone. Fine. Holy shit, you lived. And this guy here. Gone as well. That was right on everything. So let's do the sniper. And then we'll do, again, 20 up 1. So that's going to be a 7 rate once more on everything. So 7 on the 20. We have a 2 check. 8-0. Can't handle the heat, so easy alert. And this guy here is a half squad. Once more. Another sniper. This one's going to be a 3 check again. So our leader is fine. He lived, sniper. And the half squad is dead. I think I'm done. Let's do a German or a Russian sniper and then a German sniper. No. Yeah, you guys are done shooting. Over here, I can't see the guys on the ground floor because of the raised railway. I don't want to fire into there. I don't really have a target for you. Yeah, all right. So then we'll do this guy here, the 9-1. No, that is not supposed to happen. This guy here. All right, he's in command. So we're going to be firing 12 firepower without any leader direction. Or I could do 20 as a fire group plus 3 into here. 20 up 3. Let's do that. Another sniper. Jesus. 7 on the 20. We have a 2 check. So the commissar is fine. 628 is fine. And the 458 is fine. Russian sniper and a German sniper. Russian sniper, we have the south one that goes 3 for 6. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Well, it's going to land on these dudes. So who gets it? 1, 2. The leader gets it. And he's wounded. What did I fire? I fired a 2, so I do have rate on my machine guns. I could do a 12 up 3, which is what I'm going to do. 12 up 3. That is a 10 on the 12 is a pinning, so the commissar. 628 and the 458, so they're all fine. Now let's do 20 firepower up 3. 10 on the 20 is a 1 morale check. Commissar. Commissar is pinned, which means he doesn't apply his benefit to it. So the 628, 1 check, broken. And the 458, ooh, Ealard. Now that is very important. So we have a pinned Commissar, which can't route. And we have broken units on the 50, which means I can finally jump into that building, although I do have a minefield to worry about. That was a 6 IFT, so no rate. 2, 8. Sorry. 2, 6. This would be on the 8 table up 3. Or I could fire on here on the 8 table up 4. Excuse me, 8 up 4. Wow. All right, so 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. 628 is broken. Just got there and he's already broken. And the 527 is also broken. I think we've just secured that building. Now would not be a good time for the game to end, even though I watched as I wanted to. All right, so everybody here is fired. I think we've done well with the Northern Task Force. Nothing else can shoot. Yeah, I can't. There's a wall between us, so I can't fire on the tank. Not that I get hit anyway, so I gotta jump on that tank and frickin' destroy it. All right, let's go into the south. First fired, let's do a subsequent or final fire, and it's going to be a 4 up 1. 8 on the 4 is a miss. I really want to hit this guy again. I could fire. I got to do a command die roll. All right, let's do a 12 up 3 into there. No effect. Leadership here, 9-2. He's in command. And we can do some damage finally to this guy here. Let's do 15-30 table. Plus 1. 30 up 1. 8 on the 30 rate of fire on the medium. We have a 3 check. So the broken dude is a half. And the crew is broken. We're going to leave that combat. I still got rate, but I'm not going to use it. I don't think I need to. You need to make a command die roll. All right, so you have acquisition upstairs, which gets rid of your buttoned up. 2 hex range with a +4 makes it a +3, a 5 or less to hit. No effect. Now you are in command. You're going to have the same shot. That's going to be a hit, only shot. And on the 12 table, we have a 4. Very nice. 4 on the 12 is a 3 morale check. This is not a fanatic location, so the commissar is broken. 458 is broken. 527 and the 527. Everything is broken nicely. Welcome to the slaughter, gentlemen. Now you panic, you freaking thing. All right, so the medium, panic, and the light is panicked. So this whole stack is panicked. Just when you think things are going your way, you do that. Our 7-0 needs to make a command die roll, which he barely passes, but he does. I have a flamethrower, but it's too far, so let's fire 8 firepower. 8 up 4. It's not great. 8 up 4. Hope for the best. And then this guy here is going to do a 4 up 4, and that's not worth it. You're going to pick that up, and you're going to destroy it. All right, we need command die rolls from the 548 and the 7-0. So he's in command. You guys are going to fire group on the 12 table up 3. I think I missed a sniper again. And the tank is in command, and we're going to fire -1, +1 cancel, 2x range, +1 net. So it's going to be 7 or less to hit. That is a miss. You. You're acquired. Luckily, that's what gives you enough to make you're in command. Let's shoot. Again, +1, -1 cancel. So we have a +2, 3. So it's going to be a 5 or less to hit. That is not a critical, but it's rate and a hit. So on the 12, we have an 8 on the 12 is a 1 check. So the 8-0 pinned. 228 is fine, and the 458 is fine. And I'm going to fire again. Now it should be a 8 or less. No. 7 or less to hit. Is that right? Yeah. That is a hit. Sniper, no rate. On the 12, we have a 9, which is an NMC. So the 8-0, 228, and the 458. So 458 is the only one not affected by the pin. We have a Russian sniper and then a German sniper. Nice. It is the North sniper that goes 6 for 4. Now, where the hell is it? Right here. 6 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it's going to be landing in here somewhere. So I think I'm going to fire it into the combat. That will allow me to break one of the squads. And therefore it won't be able to attack. It'd have to withdraw during close combat. All right, so who gets it? The 328 or the 228? So the 328 is broken. That's pretty key, actually. And then other shoosting that we had to do. So you fired. You here, why didn't I fire you? This should be sitting on this guy here. but I'll assume that I didn't for a reason, so we're not acquired. We have a +3 buttoned up as +4, where the -1 is a 5 or less to hit. And we have acquisition. Now it would be a 6 or less to hit. If I intensive, it would be a 4 or less. So I'm not going to bother. You made your command die roll anyways. And then we have a combat that has to get resolved in my favor. Final fire's here. And that is it for the defending fire. All right, so advancing fire, let's spread some flame. Do we have any flame to spread? Not burnable terrain, not burnable terrain. We have no wind, so it looks like we don't have any flame to spread, so we can do some advanced firing. Not that we have a lot. You guys here, you have assault fire. You're not going to throw the DC. So you're going to be on the 6. 6 up 2. There's no effect. This would be on the 4 table up 3. No effect. Not going to bother with you. And we're going to fire this. I could fire a 6 half to be on the 2 table up 2. Or I could fire a 4 up 3. Let's go 2 up 2. 7 on the 2 is a miss. Everything here died. That's great. You died. You moved. All right, so that's going to be a 6 up 2. No effect. A 4 up 2. Again, no effect. Let's fire the 45. The coax first, I guess. It'll be on the 1 up 2. Holy shit. 4 on the 1 is an NMC. Wow. All right, the 9-2. The 548 and the 548 is fine because of the 9-2. Now we'll do the main cannon. And that won't be a hit, but we'll get acquisition. That would be on the 1, not worth it. Everything here is already fired or moved or not effective enough. This would be a 4 firepower up 2 into there. 4 up 2. No effect. We have a 4 up 2. 2 up 2, so that would probably should have fire grouped. And you are pinned. So this is going to be a 3. Halved would be 1.5. Doubled is a 3. Plus 1 for assault fire would be a 4. 4 up 3. No effect. And you guys are going to be... This will be a 4. This will be a 2. So on the 6 up 3. That is a 9. No effect. And that is it for the advancing fire. Not too bad, an hour and a half for the Russian turn. Now we'll do some advances and routing. This is probably going to be taking a while. All right, what has to move? For starters, you guys have to move. So what do we have here? We have 2 squad equivalents. This would be a squad. That would be 3. So you're going to be overstacked. So you're going to come this way with you. You and you are going to go this way with him. Jump back in. I don't have to move because this guy's going to have to run away. So let's get rid of some counters. Prep, residual, defensive. Yeah, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to come back. You're gone for failure to route. Yeah, you're gone for failure to route. You guys here, that'll be 3. That's all your moves. So you're going to have to come this far and then stop. Let's go, wait, that's only you. So this would be 3, 6. Now the Commissar is probably going to break. We'll leave the 50 behind. You're going to go 2, 4. You'll come there and rally those dudes. Oh wait, I can't do that. All right, you're going to come here. You get your own DM because you're special. Everybody else will come here. That gives me... No, I can't do that either. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm already overblown in there, so I can't go to there. Playing a big juggling dice game. I'm going to have to come all the way back to here. That is 3 squad equivalents with the concealed unit, and so I'm done with those. That means you guys have to stop here, which is not great. Let's do the Germans while we're here. Now, you don't have to move because everything is buggered off. Although, I could move into this hex. I'm not moving adjacent to you because I don't know you're here. I could move into here, and I could go upstairs. Let's do that. As a matter of fact, let's not do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this building. Then I'm going to come back to here. Inside the building, I'll avoid the minefield. If I can rally, I can pick up a 50 cal and give him some serious business. Germans that have to move. You guys have to run. We have... Wow, you're overstacked. I didn't even think about that. All right, let's split up. So you guys are going to run back to there. You guys are going to run back to here. We have 2 squad equivalents. This would be 2.5. You guys will jump back onto him. That's great. That works out. Nothing here has to move, so I think we're good in the north. Let's go south. And what do we want to do with this? Right, first of all, you have to move. First of all, we got to see if that turns into a blaze. It is dry. That's going to be a blaze. Which means you're going to break, and you're automatically going to route away. 2, 3, 5. You guys here can come here. That would be 1, 4, 5, 6. I believe that is legit. This would be the destination, but they can keep going. You have to move now, as do you. So let's go here. That would be low crawl, wouldn't it? No, I'd hit the tank for the +1. All right, so you're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Melee is still ongoing, and then other Russians that have to move. You guys have to go. So let's come back to here. We have 2 squad equivalents plus 1 for the suspect. Nothing else has to move. Germans, you got to keep coming back, eh? Let's come back to here. You're going to move back to the A1. You'll come into the building. And you guys are fine. Now I could... What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the flamethrower guy. And we're going to come back on top of this guy here. You're engaged in melee, so you have to withdraw, so you can't move now. You guys upstairs are screwed. You have nowhere to run. You can't stay where you are because of the known enemy units beside you in G12, although they're not good order because they are engaged in melee. Is it a good order, or does it have to be known enemy unit you have to run from? A known enemy unit that's unbroken and armed. So close combat still qualifies. You guys are out of luck. So all these guys here are dead. Dead and gone. Failure to route. That cleaned up a lot of shit. Gotta be honest. And then... you here are now DM'd, so you're going to run back with the 8-0 to here, I guess. Now that's going to suck for hand-to-hand. I'll still be DM'd next turn. Hopefully I can kill the Russian, but he will be stealthy in ambush, so... And nothing else here has to move. All right, so that's it for the Russian route. Now we can do some advanced phase. How do I want to do this? So we're going to send in a 628 assault engineer. Let's send in 2 and an 8-0 into here. Get some CC on the go, maybe even get an ambush and hand-to-hand. And we're close to the Stug as well. You're going to come forward. You are going to slide... Oh, I never fired this. So that's going to be a 12... Oh, I never fired you. All right, so you're in command. This is going to be a 4 up 2. No effect. And then we're going to do a 12 up 3. That is a pinning task check. and you're fine. All right, so no effect. And you guys are going to come into here. Now that's really going to suck. Let's take the factory back a little bit at a time. We'll come there. You guys will come here. We're going to drop the ATR and we're going to come in here and pick up the light or the medium. Let me do that now before I forget. Right, so we have a medium. We're back in the factory. The 458 will go into this hex, so we'll get this one back. 527 is going to jump over into with the half squad. And the 628 will be here, and you'll come downstairs. And we'll throw you guys in the building. Yeah, I just realized I was stupid. I should have moved upstairs. All right, back here, we're going to advance in. Everything here is fine. Let's do a task check. If you fail it, which you do, you're not going to go in, so you're fine. Already stuck in melee. You're withdrawing. If I come down to the ground floor, what would be my benefit? Nothing. I would lose light, line of sight. All right, so let's do a task check here. Failure means I don't go in, so I'm going to go in 1-to-1 on there. And you're going to come over here. Let's bring this acquisition over with you. And you cannot go anywhere because this guy is there. If I come back here, I could force the edge, but I'd be in the open. I don't think I want to do that. All right, let's get into that combat while we're still close. This guy should have activated. Unless I roll that. And then you guys, I think I'm going to stay where I am. I don't want to go into the boulevard. It's a -1. I really don't need that. You guys are going to jump into the building. And unfortunately, I can't jump into combat and relieve my prisoners. All right, so let's clean up a little bit of stuff here. And let's go to close combat. Combat that is close. And then we hope that we end the turn. Here we have ambush. So stealthy with a -1 is a 4, and the German is a 3. No ambush. So it's going to be 2-to-1 odds, which is a 7. I don't kill him, and then 1-to-4 odds, which would be a 3. A 3, yeah. Huh. Okay. And we are engaged in melee, not hand-to-hand. Here, I forgot this. Ambush. We have stealthy with a -1 is a 2, and the German is a 2, so no ambush. I'm not going to use hand-to-hand because usually that benefits the weaker guy. So it's going to be 12, 13 to 4. 13 to 4 is going to be 3 to 1 odds. I need an 8. 8 or less. I'm going to take on the leader and the one squad. Yeah, the 628 and the 80. So 8 or less for the Russian. Okay. That's kind of crucial. That is crucial. So I'm going to pull back into here. And then that one's done. Wow. Close combat, not favoring the Russians so far. I just jinxed it, of course, by saying that. So the north is done. Now we can go to the south. No, wait. We missed one here. All right, so the Russian's going to come back a 1 to 2 is a 4. And the German will be at 1 to 1 is a 5. All right, so I finally killed this pesky 447. It's been the bane of my mortars ever since he cropped up in that foxhole. Here we have ambush, -1 and a -1. So the Russian is a 0 and the German is a 5. Russian ambush. 6 to 5. We're going to use hand-to-hand. 6 to 5 is 1 to 1. I need a 7 or less with ambushes and 8 or less. All right, now -1 and a +1 for ambush will cancel, so it's going to be 1 to 2 odds. I need a 4. Wow. All right, so we're in hand-to-hand. Rip Russian. Here, so sequential, we do the squad first, so that's 1 to 2 is a 4. Squad versus the vehicle is a 5. CCV of 5. Wait, you have a guarding unit. Escorting squad is a +2. If I go against a squad 1 to 1, I would need, let's do the squad. All right, so 5 to kill the squad. Okay, leader creation. So you're dead. We get a leader, which is a 5. Now we have an elite unit. German. Morale is 8, so it's going to be a -2 is a 3. Gives us a 8-0. All right, so we had an 8-0 leader, which is kind of cool. I've been losing a lot of leaders in the due to snipers and such. Now, because I rolled Snake Eyes, I can also withdraw, which I'm going to do into this building here. So the tank will not get an attack. That was pretty cool. In here, you're withdrawing, so you guys are defending alone or attacking alone. So you're going to switch to hand-to-hand. Now, that's all in. So what are we looking at here? Versus broken unit -2 for the Germans. Minus -2 because of the hero. So it's going to be -3 total so far. Heroic is -4 for the Germans. And another -2 for the withdrawing unit. So it's going to be -6 for the Germans. The Russian is attacking at 2 to 10. Is 1 to 6 odds. With hand-to-hand, I need a 4. I need a 4. All right, and with the -6, anything except 12 would probably be enough to kill. 10 to 2 is 5 to 1, so we'll be on the 4 to 1 would be an 11 down. Yeah, all right, so these guys are dead. And we have that building. All right, so this location here, ambush, stealthy for the Russian. They are at a 1, and the German is at a 4. So we have ambush, 1 to 1. Let's use hand to hand. They need a 7 with a -1. So that is a reduction, not ambush. This is now going to work out in favor of the German. 2 to 5 is going to be 1 to 4 odds. I need a 5 with a +1. So that is no effect. All right, we're in hand to hand. Here, this is still going on, eh? So we have 3 to 5 is 1 to 2 odds. So that's a 6 to kill. So you've killed the Germans. Now we're coming back at 5 to 3. 5 to 3 is going to be 3 to 2 is going to be an 8 with a -1, so 9 or less. And everybody's dead. That could have gone a little bit better, I think. And that is it. All right, so let's put down some concealments. You get concealed. You're concealed. You're concealed. You have to roll now. Nope. You're concealed. No, you wouldn't. You'd be seen. Never mind. Be seen. You guys are concealed. That's fine. I'll leave you like that. T-34 is in the hurt locker if I can get jump on him. All right, so now we can do the north. Who gets concealment? You guys do? No, you don't. The 8-1 was always concealed, so let's put him down there, concealed. He will not be. I don't think anything here is going to be able to make it concealed, so that's fine, and we are done with the Russian turn 5. Now the all-important roll. Do I roll a 1? So we did 2-hour Russian turn. Not too bad. I need a 1. Yes! All right, game over. Game over, man. So we end on the Russian turn 5 because we rolled a 1 or less. So looking at the casualties, now I'm going to have to do this all off camera, but 205 to 92. Now that means they're going to be getting a -3 to their attack initiative die roll, which means they're probably not going to be going on the offensive. A lot of Germans were lost. I'm already losing on average a crazy amount per campaign game day. This is what I'm already losing here. So on average, 30, 20, 33, 23, 42%. This day is going to be really bloody. I've got 148 squads, 0.5 to start, and I've killed off 92 CVP. So it's going to be a bloody day in Stalingrad for the Germans. Russians are all going to be coming back full strength on 24 October. They'll be represented by these again. So, but I don't think they're going to be on the attack. So we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm going to do all this offline. You guys don't need to see this. It's going to take a long time to put down the perimeters. Unless you guys want to see it. If you want to see it, I can do it right now. But like I said, it's going to take a while to figure this out. One of the reasons why, by the way, yeah, imagine that. Bloody Stalingrad. One of the reasons why I like to stop at certain points with my exploitation is because of the nice, neat lines I have. I don't have any pockets that I really have to worry about. My front line in this location did not change a whit, except this guy is now going to rally automatically, which means he's going to claim this territory, which means I'm inside this building, which is really great. So I'll be able to start inside the building. I don't have to worry about this 50 cal pestering me. But I've got Hall 4. This is Hall 5, I think. Yeah, Hall 5 is mine. I'm contesting a little bit of Hall 4, so it's not completely mine, but I got most of it. And then I got to jump into Hall 3. Commissar House is proving to be a bitch. To be expected. Fortified everywhere. It's going to be really hard to crack this one. I need this gun to come back so I can start blasting it point blank. I wish I had some Brumbars. In the south, we are doing a fair bit of exploitation. This is going to be burning up. I forgot to check to see if D44 burns, which it doesn't. Actually, this just turned into a blaze, so that wouldn't apply. So this might spread to burnable terrain and make it unfightable. Or I'm going to have to fight these close combats so they're done. And a bunch of other fun. Looks like I've got a good bulge in the Russian line. Considering I started at the map edge, it's quite good. I've got a little pocket like this. And again, I'm going to have to fight this combat here. But it's a nice little bulge that I have into the Russian lines. Nowhere close to the factories. And of course, you got the Martin ovens. These are going to be impossible to fight for, I think. This is where I'm probably going to lose a lot of Germans fighting through that. At any rate, that's enough for me. 2 hours is enough for my second stream of the day. Remember that I got a Discord if you guys are so inclined. Link will be in the description of the YouTube video. And stop on by, see what kind of goodness I'm up to, and just chat and let me know what you want to do. I'm still looking for a couple of players. I want to do D&D on the off chance that we could do a campaign. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are interested. A lot of viewers. We got 10 viewers now, which is amazing for ASL, I think. And we're going to see you guys in the next video very soon. We're going to be checking out great campaigns of the American Civil War with Hexy and Todd on their respective channels. I think you guys are doing that in a bit. Tonight, at any rate. I'm not sure when exactly, but tonight. So if you're interested in Civil War, then make sure you tune into Hexy and Wardrobe does World War II, or plays World War II.